thirsty bitch, gotta drink some water. Hello everyone, my name is Sus and welcome back to another YouTube video today. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Again, I'm trying to keep up the happy, upbeat energy bullshit that I'm going through for this week. And today's video is not gonna be about anime, but it's gonna be talking about like things I talked about in before. And today's video is gonna be focused on Vocaloid. If you guys already know, Vocaloid is a voice synchronizing software that basically people buy the software voice bank, and then they can use that voice bank to create songs if they're not choosing to sing and whatnot. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know what it is. My nose has been itchy all day. Like, I'm about to like scratch it through, but that's disgusting. So I've been like doing this. So if you see me doing this a lot, that's because my nose is just itchy as shit. But yeah, if you guys, that was a quick synopsis of like what Vocaloid is. Vocaloid is just a voice synchronizing software, and then there's different voice banks. If you're interested in a particular voice bank, you pick it, you buy it. I think it depends, like the price rate depends on which Vocaloid and the popularity of it. And then you create songs if you can't sing or you choose not to sing. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about 10 several songs that I probably recommend for either new people that are getting into Vocaloid or people that have been into Vocaloid but they don't know these songs, or if they probably do, it's just them critiquing me like how good is the information and shit. But this video is really just me listing about 10 songs from Vocaloid and like me describing why I like it, who's the producer, which voice bank sang it, and whatnot. I wanted to do for this video top 10 Vocaloid songs that I recommend, but I can't just choose 10. And I also don't want to make like a 1 through 10 ranking just because my shit, I am very, what's the word? I'm indecisive. So my things always change all the time. So it's like sometimes I'll say it's my number 1, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I will be obsessed with a song and then I will listen to it over and over again and then I will hate the song later. So I don't want to say this is like my top 10. I will say these are like 10 songs that I will go back to sometimes. Like if I listen to it, I will go again. But this is like songs I recommend for people to listen to for Vocaloid. I just picked 10. No particular order, by the way. So like if I say number 1, blah, 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 it's not my number 1. Also, another warning. I'm a big V-Flower fan, by the way. But in this list, I tried to exclude her as much as possible. But if you guys want me to make another video about like my top 10 V-Flower songs, I can do that. But here I'm trying to exclude and like include more into the Vocaloid, because if I were just to choose Flower, boom, 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 like it was not gonna be very like have more variety. I wanted to do more like variety instead of like more bias, because I am I'm a more V-Flower fan, but I know other people that are into like Miku, Ren, Len, Kaito, all that shit. But I, like I said, am more of a V-Flower, Fukaze, Pico, Oliver, all that jazz. But like I said, I wrote down the names and lists and everything on my thing. See, I just pulled that out my ass. Yeah, I wrote down the songs that I'm going to talk about today, because if I were to say it in the top of my head, I'm going to forget about the producer, whatnot. I'm going to forget 1, 2 misinformation, so I don't want to give out misinformation. So I wrote down, the list is really just the name, who sang it, who's the producer, and I'm going to explain maybe for a couple songs why I liked it, whatnot. But I'm not going to talk about in detail like this song came out in 1945. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. Again, this video is going to be very subjective. It's not going to be like objective. Everyone has different taste. My taste varies. Like again, everyone has their own opinion. So we're going to get into this video. Now the first song I have put on the list is Change, but instead of an A you put 4. The singer for the voice bank for this song is Kafu. Kafu is a recently new Vocaloid, if I might say. I haven't heard from her, like the voice bank is the gender is female. I haven't heard much about her until I heard this song, and I love how realistic she sounds. That's one thing, is like when they sound really realistic, I fall in love instantly. And there's like another song here I can say that sounds really realistically, but when they sound realistically like this, bro, I tend to always fall in love with it. The producer is Giga. I don't know how to say names. Is Giga? I think it's Giga. That's how you say it, right? He's a Japanese producer, so he did a lot of variety of work. Like he done Beyond the Wave. He had done Ready Steady. He has done a bunch. Ultra C. He has done a bunch of freaking like songs, and like once you hear like a couple, you start like, oh shit, I know this person. Like he produced a lot of Vocaloid songs that even like he's like featured in Vocaloid games. So this song, 10 out of 10. I recommend it. Changed instead of A though, change it to 4. If you just put that, you automatically is gonna be one of the first ones. The art style for like the music video is not moving. It's like a still shot, but like there's some animation to it. When she sings like certain parts of the song, like her, instead of like her looking up, she sticks her tongue out. But like the video is not very, like, it's not an animation. It's like basically just her singing and stuff with the lyrics. But I really do enjoy the song. It was one of the songs that did play when I went to the Vocaloid concert a few weeks ago, and I geeked out 500%. So again, you should check out this song. Oh my god, I know. The second one is gonna be considered a classic. I think if you were to listen to Vocaloid before, people who are fans, this song's a classic. Everyone probably knows this song in the Vocaloid community. It's called The Lost Ones Weeping. The singer of this was Ren, and the producer for the song is Nadu. This song is primarily focused on heavy topics, by the way. Like very much, it's very heavy. You had to listen to the song. I can't really spoil it that much because you need to listen to it in your own way and basically interpret that in your own way. But this song I really like because when I was listening to Vocaloid, it came out around the time I started listening. Oh, that was weird. When I started listening to Vocaloid. And Nadu is, again, one of those big-ass producers, like Japanese producer that does big-ass songs. He does the Law Evading Rock. He has done Tokyo Teddy Bear. He has done songs like that. Nadu's a really good, like, beginner producer to look into if you want to listen to more Vocaloid. Now I'm going to talk about my idol in, like, the Japanese J-pop world. And I don't know if you guys know him. I definitely know him. I listened to him since I was 8 years old. I think this is like the guy that got me into J-pop. He's also a Vocaloid producer at times. He does a lot of songs. Like he does everything in this world. So the song I'm gonna talk about is "Merry Bad End." It's sung by Hatsune Miku, and the producer of this song is Mafu Mafu. Again, I'm gonna quickly try to go brief as possible because if I sat down and talk about Mafu, that's gonna be a whole video because I absolutely love this man. Like idol-wise, I don't like him. Other than that, people get like weird out if I say I love him. I mean, like I love his like arts, because music is art. I believe music is art. I don't know about you, but he produced this song. Is one of like the I don't want to say few, but it's one of the most popular Vocaloid songs he has. This song is very heavily focused on bullying, so this is a trigger warning if you were to listen to that song. Like if you have been bullied or like it triggers you any sort of way, maybe don't listen to the song, but it's very strong. And that's why I really love the song, because it's a music video. This one is actually a music video. Same thing with The Lost Ones Weeping, forgot to mention, but in this one there's a whole ass music video. It's very heavy, but the art style for this in particular is bright and colorful, which is, I think that was very unique choice because the topic is bullying. So when you watch the music video, it's like super colorful, so you're like, holy shit, I didn't expect that. And artistically, even like the art form, like the art style as well, is like very like pleasing to me. And so I'm gonna cut it right here. I recommend this song from the bottom of my heart. Any song from Mafu in general, I will recommend. But again, that's probably a whole video for me to talk about, because Like, this man is above Otto for me, and I really love Otto. So that's saying a lot. But yeah, Merry Bad Ending. The singer, Hatsune Miku, and the producer is gonna be Mafu Mafu. Now this song, I will say I didn't know sang from a Vocaloid until I saw the name of it. My friend recommended me this song a few years back, and I didn't know much about this voice bank. The song's name is Scatterglass from Mikata Hime, and that's producer Sela. First of all, like I said, this song did not sound like a Vocaloid sing it at all. And like I just said prior, like a few songs ago, when a song starts sounding realistic, like they don't sound like very robotic. Sometimes it's good to sound real robotic in Vocaloid songs. Like an example I can say is like the Sadistic Factory from Hatsune Miku and shit. But this song, Scatterglass, I would say, first of all, it's a music video too, but there's not so many like shots. It's like, it's a music video, but it's, yeah, that's all I can say. The visuals are very stunning. It's very hard to use. I heard this voice bank in particular is very hard to use. So I really didn't, when I heard it, I was like, it can't be that hard. Same from the girl that never used a Vocaloid voice bank before. But I heard this voice bank is hard. I don't know how true it is. Take it with a grain of salt. But when I heard this song, again, I didn't even notice it was a Vocaloid singing it, and I really did enjoy the song. The meaning, again, is very deep. But yeah, the songs I gravitate to is more into the deeper song like leanings. I like listen to ones that have like really much double meanings. I gravitate more to them. There's other songs, I'm not gonna say that I don't listen to other songs, like you know what I mean. But like those songs I gravitate to, and this song has such a heavy meaning. Again, you have to listen to it so you can interpret it on your own. But again, I truly love this song. Scatterglass is one of those I always occasionally go back to. Thank you so much for my friend that recommended it to me a few years back, because this is just one of the best songs. In my opinion, one of them, not the best, one of the best ways to make a Vocaloid sound super realistic. We're going back to Giya. So we have another song here in this list from Giya. It's called Beyond the Wave, and it's sang by 3 Vocaloids, Len, Ren, and Miku. I particularly like this song because of the whole vibe. I think I listened to the song when it was raining season here in Florida, and like the raining season with the vibe of the song, it really clashed together with me. It really was perfect for the time, and I really do just artistically love the song. Oh my god, my nose itches. But yeah, the music video is very aesthetically pleasing. The lyrics, very well done. Everything was super nicely wrapped, and this video looked like a lot of work. And I'm not saying like any other music video is not a lot of work, but this one looked like it had a budget. I'm telling you, at one point in the music video, they bitches got wings. I was like, why we all got wings here and for? But this is one of those that it's just like, it's a really good song to listen to when you're driving. I listen to the song probably once every time I'm driving, because it's so aesthetically pleasing to hear, and I truly recommend this one. Now this is one of the most recent songs that came out that I've been obsessed with recently. It's called DNA, and the 2 voice banks that sing this song is Teto and V Flower. Again, in my Vocaloid concert video, I do not know. I didn't research because I didn't have time. But let me know in the comments below if Teto is considered a Vocaloid now, because I heard rumors, but I don't know if those rumors are true, and I don't want to spread misinformation. And then the producer of this song is Azari. Asari is a really good producer, by the way. They have produced a bunch of V Flower songs. They did Casino, they did Shadow. And they did Blood. I really like the form of producing that. That made no sense. But I really like how they produce their songs. Like, especially with Shadow. Shadow was really interesting. Casino is like one, I think the more notorious one out of like the bunch they have produced. But DNA has recently come out. Their way of producing like the songs again is like similar to if you were to watch The Chain, the first song I mentioned in this list. They're very similar. Like, they don't really move. It's like a still shot, but like, and this one particular, the color changes, so it's like popping out once in a while. And I really just really like the beat of the song. I like it. Like, Asadi is a really good producer. He does a lot of V-Flower songs again, and again, I'm a big sucker for V-Flower, so please check it out. I love V-Flower. I'm just a little biased with V-Flower, okay? So the next song in the list I'm gonna talk about is Fixer from V-Flower. Again, I love V-Flower, okay? And the producer is like named Nulet? I can't say these names, so I would like to apologize. That's why I don't have any Japanese name songs in this, because I will butcher the shit out of it. But yeah, Fixer from V-Flower from Lula. It came out relatively like about 8 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's been out for a bit. This was the song that got me into liking V-Flower, by the way. So this is the origin story of how I like V-Flower. This song's very dark. This song is dark, I'm gonna say. It focuses like on heavy themes about like depression and shit. From my interpretation, I've interpreted it as depression, because at one point it's like, oh, let's just dance until we die and shit. Like, there's like some lyrics like that. It's like, I'd rather disappear. It's very heavy focus. Again, compared to like the last song we just talked about, this one is just a still frame. There's no particular person represented, but it's just like a still shot, and the lights just flicker. It's not a music video, but it is a music video, if that makes any sense. You just hear like V-Flower singing, coming down from below, and start singing her song. Lovely. But like I said, this song is very heavy, and I told you that I gravitate more to heavier songs, to heavier themes, and that's my style. This song, by the way, is 10 out of 10 for me. Really good. Oh my god, it's really good. I highly recommend this song for whoever haven't listened to it yet. Like I said, it's the song that got me into V-Flower, so you guys should check it out. The next one I will say is, again, deemed another classic in the Vocaloid community. If you've been into Vocaloid for a hot minute, I think you probably know this song. It's Echo from Gumi, and it's from the producer Crusher. I can definitely say that name because it's an English name. But yeah, this song, again, very notorious. A lot of people, if not everyone that's huge fans of the Vocaloid community, has know about this song. Not gonna say all, a majority. Majority is a good word. This song, I feel like, in my interpretation, is about self-isolation. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, but for me, the way, because this song's in English, by the way. I also like Vocaloid songs in English. I'm not very picky. Apparently there's a huge fight about that too. It's like, if you listen to songs in English and Vocaloid, like, I had like a fight with someone in like one of my classes about this shit. They were like, oh, if you listen to Vocaloid songs in English, then you're not a true Vocaloid like fan. Who gives a shit, bro? What the hell? Who gives a shit? I like what I like, bitch. The hell? So this song's like, again, very notorious. It's from Crusher. Go check it out, please. Especially this channel is very English. This song's in English. It's not that hard. Like, you're gonna know what the hell the meaning is towards the end of this. Now we have another English song coming up. The song's name for this is Love in Secret. It's from Fukaze. Fukaze, by the way, very underrated Vocaloid. I don't know why he's not more popular, bro. And the producer for this is Akupi. If any of these producers ever check out this video in like 10 years or so, please don't come after me. Again, I'm not good with names. I would like to apologize. But yeah, Love in Secret is another English song. It's really great. Fukaze sings it, and Fukaze has a really deep voice if you can use him correctly. He sang the song in English. Again, please go check it out. I can't describe it. You just have to check it out. Please support Fukaze, please. Fukaze. Now, last but not least, I wanted to do this song last because I'm very disappointed. Well, not disappointed. I'm very saddened by the fact, even though it's been like years since the decision, but this voice bank has been discontinued, and I will always be sad by that fact because I feel like if it wasn't for the time of the release for this voice bank, maybe it would have been more popular, because his voice bank is very unique and I really do like the sound of his voice. But due to the way it was released and due to just the time and everything, they didn't get like the credibility they should have. Like, it's super, I'll be sad by it. There's some people that still have the voice bank, but that's if you purchase it, because now you can't get it anywhere. And so the song I want to talk about is Remember. The voice bank for this is Pico, and the producer is Kainzu. Like, this song heavily applies with the title. It's basically Pico saying, hey guys, remember me no matter what happens in the future. I would like to say this song is very heavily impacted on me, just because, one, I was a big Pico fan. But Pico, I'm not saying these two voice banks were not good. They're great. They're excellent, actually. But Pico was released at the same time that Ren and Len was released. So, again, when one is more popular, the other one gets, like, shied away and in the shadows. So I felt like if the timing was better, or, like, if they were just released, like, in 2 different times, then Pico would get, like, the spotlight it deserves. And maybe, because even, like, the concept art for Pico is really good. But he's just been stuck. He got one voice bank, and as of like a few years back, they just announced that his voice bank will be discontinued. And I felt very sad by that, because I was really hoping, even though I knew in the back of my mind it was never gonna happen, I was really saddened by the fact that Pico he was released and didn't get the attention that he should have deserved, and I'm very saddened by that. Another thing is that Pico is like, his name is from like an actual Japanese singer and stuff. It's his voice bank. So there's like some Japanese singers that do that, like Yotoloi, like they do stuff like that. But yeah, Remember is basically that. That's the song meaning. It's like, hey, remember me, please. And that can be implied not only to his voice bank, but towards like other people. Like, but the example I have right now is Remember Me from Coco. That's good. What the hell? But yeah, that's the song. Really, go check it out. There's a lot of vocaloid, like there's a lot of Pico songs that is out there that I don't think people like really know. It's hard to find, by the way, so it's not y'all fault, but please check out Pico. Like I said, I'm very saddened by the fact that he has been discontinued, because again, I think before I saw Flower and stuff, I think he was my number one, and now Flower took the spot because for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm very saddened by the fact that he's not. No one can get him unless you have him prior. So yeah, but yeah, that's the whole list I got, really. Yeah, that's all of them. This is a beginner thing if you're like a beginner. Now these are just 10 more recommendations for people who have listened to it. This is just a handful of songs that I like from Vocaloid. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't want to say top 10 because my things always change. I'm very indecisive about that, so I'm not going to say top 10 videos, blah, 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 blah. This is like, again, what I say is like a good handful of songs that I really enjoy from Vocaloid. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, I could, and we can talk about more. But yeah, that's just a handful of songs I like from Vocaloid. If you guys want me to do a V-Flower video or like a Fukaze, Pico, Oliver, Ren, Len, Miku, Mikoto, Luca. If you guys want me to do some like different particular voice bank from a Vocaloid and talk about my handful of songs I like from them, I can also do that. I was trying, like, again, if I was just basically put only V-Flower, it would just be a V-Flower video, like. But that's just a handful of songs I like from Vocaloid. Again, I'm not doing top 10 because I always change my mind. But yeah, thank you so much if you watched the end of this video. My name is Celis, and I hope to see you on Friday. Bye, guys.